Yep, y'all see it. We're about to do a nice first impression video for this that just arrived. This is Clive Christian's new Discovery collection that came in the mail. We're gonna jump right into it. So, before we do that, look at the presentation, man. That is beautiful. Goldish yellow box with a yellow Clive Christian. Well, I guess you could say gold Clive Christian emblem and signature on it. You see how it's kind of shimmering? That is so beautiful. Cool looking presentation. You open the box up and look what you get right there. 4 offerings from their line. So that's beautiful. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it. Thank you guys for joining me. It's your boy Rum 300. As you guys saw, this is Clive Christian, one of my favorite houses in the niche community. If you watch me, if you follow me on Instagram, if you've seen my videos, you already know that. But this fragrance right here, or these fragrances right here, are part of the new Discovery collection. So if you're not familiar with Clive Christian fragrances, or you don't desire a full 50 ml or 100 ml bottle, this is a great alternative in my opinion, and I'm guessing theirs also. I'll tell you how this started. I'm on Instagram and I'm posting my Clive Christian fragrances, whatever I'm wearing throughout summer, spring, winter, whatever the case may be. And I've been collecting Clive Christian fragrances since like 2009. So I posted often, because I enjoy their fragrances. One day, probably about a month and a half ago, they hit me up and said, hey, we want to send you a little something, something. And that was their actual words. I'm like, Clive Christian don't really gift people stuff. They usually do like, flash sales or, like we'll pick one winner for something, but just to outright give someone something, I've never really seen that. So I'm excited. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. So of course, I'm like, yeah, sure, here's my address. Send me whatever you want to send me. I'm not going to turn it down. Man, when I tell you, surprise, surprise, they dropped some bangers. This one right here is the classic, the actual first Clive Christian fragrance I've ever smelled, and the one that they first created. So they gave me 1872, and I was pleasantly surprised and happy because my bottle was like low. I got probably like 5 ml left in that. So I'm happy that they gave me that. The next one, Clive Christian C. Love it or hate it, this shit smells great. It's more, and it does have similarities to Tuscan 4 from Tom Ford. I'm not gonna lie, but this one I think has less fruity but more sweeter notes. It's lighter and more wearable in the spring. You can also wear this one in the summer. It's a lighter leather fragrance and a little bit more sweeter than fruity, in my opinion. I actually like it. I actually do. I actually wore this fragrance on my wife's birthday. That's how good it was. Another fragrance, I actually wore that and I think it was Father's Day, or if I'm not mistaken. Did I wear this Father's Day? It was either my wife's birthday or Father's Day, one of the two. I think it was my wife's birthday I wore this. Next fragrance up, which, yeah, alright, just to let y'all know, I'm kind of lost for words because these shits are expensive. Clive Christian fragrances are expensive, and they warrant the expensive price tag because of the ingredients they use. They use some very, very high quality rare, and you know, they take their time with their fragrances. If you ever get a chance to watch Clive Christian's daughter explain the process of the rose and what goes into number one and the process that goes into each and every development of their fragrance, you'll start to appreciate the $400 price tag, the $375, $400, $500 plus dollar price tag that go along with these fragrances. And that brings me to the next one. This is from the Addictive Arts collection, and this one is Jump Up and Kiss Me. Now, I truly am super appreciative of this one because this fragrance is $825 for a 75 ml bottle, which, don't get me wrong, I will purchase it, but not this one. The one I'm going to purchase is called Vision of a Dream, because that's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled in my fragrance journey, period. So I'm happy I have this. I'm happy that I can test it out. It might be another one I add to my collection. And last but not least, this is probably the most anticipated fragrance from Clive Christian that I will purchase. Now, this is one of their newest releases, and this is Cypress. There is no Cypress fragrance in the game. Look at my face. Look at my face when I tell you this, people. There was no Cypress fragrance that I've smelled in the game that smells better than that. That's a buy. This fragrance is a buy 100%. It is so gorgeous. Soft spices, aromatic, just inviting with these sweet, slight citrus, you know, whispering past you. Oh, Cypress, this is an absolute gorgeous, unbelievably elegant fragrance that if it wasn't for this collection, honestly, if it wasn't for this collection, I would have never smelled this. The only fragrance that actually caught my attention was Immortelle. Now, that one obviously is a winner that's being purchased. But with that said, I'm so grateful that they were generous enough to give me this so I can try this fragrance out. So thank you, Clive Christian, the faculty, everyone that works there that was nice enough to recognize that I truly enjoy your art and your vision of what your fragrances are. And thank you for this discovery set. Now, with that said, there is an atomizer that comes with it that you can kind of put these travel atomizers in. So it's like a case, a travel case. That is an absolute must when it comes to, you know, traveling with these fragrances. It's metal, it's you know, magnetic top like the other ones, but it's unique, it's nice, and it's something that they haven't offered before. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna purchase that probably in the next maybe couple of weeks or so. But with these offerings, guys, I think you should definitely give it a chance if you haven't tried these out. And this is a great alternative to the actual $500, $400, $800 price tag that they offer, unless you can afford it. I know that it's hard for me to go and say yes, go and do that. But this is, I think, $200, maybe somewhere between $200 and $300 for all these fragrances. And there's I think there's 7 milliliter offerings. Yeah, I think so. If hopefully I'm right. You got to check it out. But all are gorgeous, all are fantastic fragrances, and they have a male and female version of this collection. So check it out. Get you guys, you know, a discovery set so you can check it out. I'm pretty sure you will, if you are a fan of Clive Christian, or if you were just on the edge, like I'm not sure if I want to try it or I can't afford it, try it, and I'm pretty sure you'll be hooked just like I am. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. This is just, you know, not too long. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I'm going to show you. This is unbelievable. Thank you again, guys. You guys are you're awesome. All right, so that's it. Until next time, guys. like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.